So what I'm going to show you now is a diaphragm stretching exercise known in yoga as Uddiyana Bandha, and I'm just going to show you two variants of this. It looks all very impressive, but it should be practiced very, very carefully, and always take it easy. Bear in mind that the more fat you have around your tummy, the more difficult it will be to see the effect. So it's always very impressive done by a very lean man with no tummy fat, because then you can really see it working. So you'll have to, with me, know as well as see that something's going on, and when you practice it yourself, bear in mind that what you see may be not commensurate with what you feel, and it's very important to take it easy. There's a couple of provisos. Don't do it if you have any food in your stomach, and preferably it should be done on a completely empty system, so after you've been to the toilet and you haven't eaten anything. So I don't have anything in my system at all at the moment, so I can practice this relatively safely. But as with all yoga exercises, particularly this one, if you're at all nervous or you don't think it's right for you, then please don't do it, or talk to your doctor. So essentially what this exercise is I'm going to exhale completely, then hold my breath and pull my diaphragm up underneath my ribs. So that's a very simplistic way of looking at it. And so I'm just going to demonstrate it, and then you can see for yourself, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. So I'm going to take a full breath in, and now a complete exhale. So I didn't hold that for very long, but that's absolutely fine. You should really hold it to begin with, just for a matter of seconds. And you'll notice also that I brought my hands over. It can be an exercise where people can faint, so you should never do it standing up. Always do it seated down, either on the floor or sitting on the front of a chair. And it's always helpful to just curve the back over a little as well. So you'll see then how my diaphragm came up underneath my rib cage. And you'll notice also that when I breathed in again, there was quite a sucking. That was because there was no air left in my lungs, and they were naturally wanting to equalise themselves by air coming in. So I'll demonstrate this again. And you'll notice also that at the end of the exhalation, before I do the pull-up, I'm really spitting out the last little bits of air from inside my lungs. I'm shutting my epiglottis off, sucking any extra air out that I can, and then spitting it out through my mouth. So a full inhale to begin. And then a full exhale. And then just breathe normally. So the second stage I'm going to show you is when you hold the breath and you pull your diaphragm up, and then you allow the tummy to roll forward and out. It's almost like you're relaxing the diaphragm and pushing the tummy out, and then you pull up and push out. So only do this, say, 2 or 3 times, because again, it's a very, very powerful exercise. So I'll just demonstrate this one again. Full inhale. Full exhale. Okay, so that is Uddiyana Bandha with the kind of pulling the releasing and pushing forward of the tummy and then bringing it back up. And again, that helps if you imagine the pull on the diaphragm. That's another way to really improve the flexibility of the diaphragm. But as with all these exercises, particularly this one, take it nice and gently and really listen to how your body is reacting and responding. And don't ever try and compare yourself to somebody else. It's better to do it with your eyes closed and full awareness of what's going on inside your body.